Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you all, children? I hope everyone is safe at home. So children, today we will study lesson number 1.3, Autobiography of a Great Indian Bustard. Children, what do you mean by autobiography? So children, autobiography is divided into three parts. Auto means self, bio means life, and graphy means writing. An autobiography is a piece of writing about one's own life. When a story is about someone else's life, the auto is taken out and it's called a biography. That means, children, if I tell you to write a story of your own life, if you write a story of your own life, that will be autobiography. But if you write a story about your father or your friend or someone else, that will be a biography. Understood, children? So today we will see the lesson Autobiography of a Great Indian Bustard. Bustard is what, children? Bustard is a bird. It's a name of a bird and it is found in India. So let's begin, children, with the lesson. Which is the heaviest flying bird in India? So here the bird is asking us the question, which is the heaviest flying bird in India? Well, friends, it's me, the Great Indian Bustard. So the Great Indian Bustard is talking to us over here in the lesson. And he is asking which is the heaviest bird in India. So he is saying that it is me. I feel proud to be known as the Great Indian Bustard. I have more than 30 different names in various Indian languages. So the bird is saying us that it has 30 different names. The bird is called with 30 different names in various Indian languages. In Marathi, I am known as Maldhok or whom. So in Marathi it is known as Maldhok or whom. I can weigh up to 18 kilos and I can stand up to 4 feet in height. So the weight of the bird, the Indian bustard weight is 18 kilos and its height is 4 feet, reaching up to your shoulders or even higher. So it might reach up to our shoulder. The height is up to our shoulder and it might be even higher than us. I have got a long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs and a black cap on my head. So it is describing its features. How we describe that I am so tall, I look fair, my hair are brown, and I have a long neck. So the same way the bird is also describing himself, saying that it has a very long neck, long white neck, brown wings, tall yellow legs and a black cap on my head. So black cap on my head means what? It is not wearing a cap on head, but it has few like feather like hair on the head and he is calling black cap. My wife Mrs. Bustard is smaller and slimmer than I am and her neck is not white. So he is comparing his wife with himself and he is saying that his wife is smaller than him, smaller and slimmer. Slimmer means thinner than him, and her neck is not white, maybe of some other color, but her neck is not white in color. But I have heard humans say that we both look impressive. So but human beings say that we both look very beautiful. I live on grasslands and deserts. Grasslands means, children, the area which is full of grasses, and it lives in desert also. along with my other friends including chinkara, blackbird and larks. So it lives with other animals like chinkara and blackbird. Chinkara and blackbird is the species of deer, and larks is a name of a bird. I eat everything including snakes, lizards, small fruits and berries. So it likes to eat snakes, lizards, fruits and berries and all sorts of insects. That's a very healthy habit. So it's a very healthy habit of eating all kinds of fruits and vegetables, how we human beings eat. But grasshoppers and beetles are my favorite food items. So how we have our favorite food items, in the same way bustard is also having its favorite food like grasshoppers and beetles. When it starts raining, we all gather at our favorite grasslands where there are no people to disturb us. So when it is a rainy season, they all come together and they go to their favorite place, that is grassland, and where there are no people to disturb them. I perform a wonderful dance by gulping air in the special feathery pouch attached below my neck. So see children, in the picture it is shown there. See, below the neck there is one pouch. Pouch is what? A sort of pocket like space, yes, where below the neck. And what the bustard does, it gulps air. Gulp means what? It's a gulp karna. When we drink water, how we gulp water, in the same way the bustard also gulp water, gulp air, and perform dance with all the group. This pouch helps me to produce a resonating sound similar to the one produced by the cow. Resonating means what? Producing a loud, clear and deep sound. So when it gulps air in the pouch, that pouch helps to make different sounds which is similar to the sound of a cow, that is whom. I dance in joy with puffed out feathers and cocked up tail and drop down wings. So how it dances? With puffed out feathers, means feathers, it removes its feathers, and cocked up tail. Tail it does, cocked up means it is keeping up, and dropped wings. It helps me to impress my soulmate. So it helps to impress the Mrs. Bustard. You know that we birds lay eggs and our young ones hatch out of eggs. So we all know that birds lay eggs and the young ones comes out of the eggs. Mother Great Indian Bustard just lay one egg directly on the ground. We don't believe in building nest. So these birds don't believe in building the nest. But we have a special trick to protect eggs from predators. Predators means children, animals that hunt, kill and eat other animals. The egg looks like a stone. So the animals which want to eat their eggs, they think that it is a stone and they leave it like that only. Monitor lizards, foxes, dogs, pigs, snakes and eagles are enemies of my egg and chick. Chick are who? The small baby Great Indian Bustard are called as chick. But my wife protects the egg from all of them. By the time our young one hatches out of the egg, rains arrive. So by the time the baby bustard comes out of the egg, it's a rainy season. So there is plenty of grass swarming with insects. So all the grasses are full with insects. So these little baby bustard have lot of food to eat. Young ones of other birds soon fly away from the nest. So the young ones, the other birds babies, they soon starts flying, but a great Indian bustard chicks, they don't fly nearly for 1 year. They are under the training of their mother. The chick learns many good habits from the mother. You may have heard about a great human friend of ours, Dr. Salim Ali. Children, Dr. Salim Ali is a first Indian who has done survey across India about the birds, and he has written many books on birds also. Do you remember the movie, children, 2.0, where Akshay Kumar has played the role of a bird man? So it is dedicated, that movie is dedicated to Dr. Salim Ali. He is known as the bird man of India. So Dr. Salim Ali, he had even suggested that we should be given the status of national bird. So the great Indian bustard is saying that Dr. Salim Ali suggested the Indian government to give them the status of national bird. Status means what? Position of national bird. But ultimately the status went to the peacock. But the great Indian bustard is very happy that he is known as the state bird of Rajasthan. Further we will go. We have got 10 sanctuaries for our protection. Sanctuaries means what? Sanctuaries is a place where the birds and animals are kept safely away from danger. But sadly, our number is still going down. So day by day, they are decreasing day by day. We used to live in all parts of India, but slowly the growing population of man pushed us away from more than 90% of our home regions. So we should be sad, children, that due to the increasing population of man started cutting grasses, trees, and started building houses. And due to this, there was no house for the birds and animals. So because of this, 90% of the home regions are being taken by man, and they don't have home to live. And the Indian great buster is saying that they are afraid of hunters that kill them for fun. We also die due to electric power lines that we can't see while flying. So while flying, they are not able to see the electric power wires, and due to this they get shock and they die. We are losing our homes. Today only the last 200 of us are left in the world. So they are losing their home, and now only 200 are left in the world. We need your support and love in order to survive. So the great Indian buster is saying that they need our support and love in order to survive. Survive means live. Can you help us? So can we help them, children? Think and let me know. In the last paragraph, the bird is suggesting us to write letters to our ministers and leaders and make a request to help them. We can also draw pictures and submit to the teacher, and we can discuss with our parents also. Come to see us at sanctuary, because now you will not see us in other places. So the bird is saying, as we are not available all over the world or any part of India, we are only there in sanctuaries. So you can come and visit us. And who knows if human don't help us. So we can't say whether human can help them to survive So the bird is not trusting the human beings also. None of us will be left on the earth. So maybe in future no bird will be left on earth, and we can see them only in the pictures. So children, for homework you will read this lesson 3 times. Read and understand this lesson and try to solve the question answers at the end of the lesson. And I want you to solve the question answers in the workbook also. Yes children, till then take care. Allah Hafiz.